Alright, we're back with another video on filler pull-out racks. We did a video already posted on the website that talked about filler pull-out racks between cabinets, which is how they're normally installed. We do have a lot of folks who want to use filler pull-out racks at the end of a run or maybe up against an appliance, and that required a little bit of a different installation technique and a few extra parts. So in this case, we're in an actual kitchen that we did, and this one was unique because we had 12.5-inch deep cabinets. This is a blind corner cabinet. And that only left us about 7.5 inches to the window. Conestoga does not offer any cabinet narrower than 9 inches. So a physical cabinet box narrower than 9 inches is not available. So we have to get creative. In this case, we said, well, we want to put a filler pull-out rack in here, but what about the end of the cabinet? We want to make it look like a cabinet. So the end result, and I'll walk you through how we did this in a moment, but the end result is a 6-inch wide cabinet that opens to reveal a pull-out rack, which is nicely accessible to the stove. So we made use of kind of this odd dead corner to give some balance between this side and another wall cabinet we have over here. So as we face the window, we have cabinet door, cabinet door. Now how do you do that? It's really not that big of a deal. Keep in mind the filler pull-out racks have to be supported left and right, or I say supported, but they have to be covered left and right. The rack itself is open. There is no side to the rack. So without this panel on the right-hand side, you'd be staring at the rack. When it's in its shut form, you'd be staring at the rack. In this case, the rack is physically connected to the blind corner cabinet. Deep inside, you might not be able to pick it up in the camera, but I've got an 1.5 inch filler way back in here, and that filler is just screwed to the wide style on the blind corner cabinet. And the intent of that filler is just to push this rack off far enough that when I open it, it will clear this door. So that's all that filler is there for. And then we have screws and some blocking under here that are holding this rack to that cabinet. Then what we did is, and this is where it gets a little bit different, is we took a 3/4 thick plywood panel, cut to size. Conestoga will do these cut to size with edge banding on it, so it's finished all the way around. And that became our cabinet side. And then the slab filler and the overlay door panel just came out past that. So when it's shut, the overlay filler and the door panel are covering up the front edge of that plywood side. So Jim and I can do some diagramming to show you how this actually goes and how you install it, but we get this all the time with people wanting to terminate the end of a run with one of these spice pullouts. This video demonstrates it can be done. Very hard to show you in the details on how we did it, but it's not a lot of work, and we can do the part list for you as well as diagram it out if you have any